Yep, we made it. A couple hours later than we wanted to be because of this rain. Pretty much followed it the whole way there, and at one point I stopped because it was getting so bad with all this money in the trailer. So I'll walk over there and show you what we got. All right, we got the race ramps out. First, Nova, all original. I think it's got 40-some thousand miles on it. And then 02 Corvette that only has like 20,000 miles on it. Back this one out first. Rain's finally let up. It was pouring here a couple seconds ago. Letting up a little bit. All we gotta do is drive them over there and get them checked in. And gotta do a couple more unstrapping. Not a bad ride. Not a bad ride at all.
I look out across the water, I smell the salt, I feel the breeze, but in my heart I hear the calling of my old home, Tennessee. We don't know where these rivers flow, or why the wind chooses when and where to blow. The sun is gonna rise each and every time, but I've still got Tennessee on my mind. From Reapers Fork to Watertown, and maybe Johnson City or Memphis bound. No matter where I go, no matter what I see, I still hear the calling.
Well, good morning. Today is, what is today? Today's Thursday. Got in a little late last night. I would say got to sleep in. I mean, I was up at 6:30 or so, and climbing the mountain over Blue Ridge Summit right now. But there's always slow traffic in the morning with trucks. Let's see, what's on the agenda today? We have truck beds. Got a 2-stop in upstate New York, which I don't know if I'll make delivery today to both of them. So we'll see what happens. We'll get loaded, see what time it is, plan that out from there. Got in late last night, so I couldn't leave till, I didn't leave till almost 8 o'clock or so. I think it was around 10 when I got in last night. I think somewhere around there, somewhere around 10. Either it was 10 o'clock when I got in or 10 o'clock when I got out of the shower. I don't remember. I was so tired last night. I like got into bed, and then I remember getting under the covers. I don't remember trying to fall asleep or anything like that. So I don't think this load is very heavy. I think it's only like, I think it's like 2,500 pounds. I think it's just 2 beds, one for each stop, which is, I mean, I pretty much charge the same thing whether it's 5,000 pounds or 1,000 pounds, so should be pretty good on fuel. Should be light and low. I want to say they're probably just flatbeds, and those big bulky like landscape bodies or dump bodies or anything like that. And I've been to both these locations before. They're both really easy to deal with, so that should be smooth sailing. The one location's that dirt road that winds up to their house, kind of like, I would say, like in the mountains, and they have a shop at their house, and they do metal work. And they bought all their old stock, which was all like returned beds or stuff that got damaged, like either making it or moving it around. And they buy all their old stock there. I guess they either fix it or they just sell it the way it is to people and give them a cheaper option, because those flatbeds are not cheap. Trust me, I know their flatbeds are not cheap. I've been looking at flatbeds. I'm weighing my options of whether I'm going to fix the bed on the mega cabs, and somebody decided to put fender flares on that before I bought it, and the truck is 99.99% rust free except for the bed. So it's not bad, it's just starting, but now that I saw it, it's in my mind, it's like I gotta do something. So I'm probably I was gonna put a skirted flatbed on that, because that gets used around the house a lot, with the horses and things like that. It'd be nice to have a flatbed, just, you know, throw square bales on and things like that. But they're expensive, so I don't know, I'm weighing my options. And finding one for a single rear wheel mega cab is tough, and which also makes it even more expensive, because I can't find one. I mean, maybe I will be able to find one on like Facebook or something that's used and maybe just needs like painted or something like that. I'm not necessarily stuck to buying a brand new one, because again, the truck gets worked. I'm gonna feel bad if I'm throwing stuff up on the bed of a brand new, you know, $10,000 flatbed and gets scratched up. But if it were to be like a $3,000 flatbed that I painted, I wouldn't be as upset. But anyways, coming down the mountain now. We'll be there in probably about 15-20 minutes to get picked. Well, I haven't really showed this load or lack thereof it yet. So all it is 2 beds all the way up to pretty much Albany, New York. It's a tight turn coming in there because of that pole. This bed is the one that delivers here, but if you see coming around that turn, there's a pole there, you've got a ditch there, you got a ditch there, and it just rained last night, and you can see the water running down this road, and this is the road that is a dirt road. So it stormed real hard last night, so I guess we'll have to see how messy everything gets here. Now this is considered IAA Albany. I've been here before. It's been a while, but I know this parking lot's small, so that's why this guy is parked the way he is. Looks like we got a little like 5-pack here, a rollback. I don't know if he's waiting for someone to leave so he can pull in. I don't know if I'll just park it here and kind of blocking the road a little bit. This road ain't wide, really wide enough for 2 trucks. But I think he could pull up and back into that spot, but I don't know if he's willing to do that. Excuse me, but usually get in and out of here pretty quickly, which is nice, and get this thing back towards town. I don't know. It's a single cab diesel. I'm not sure how picky IAA is with how they pick things up, or if they will pick this truck up. So we'll see what all we get into with that. We've got to get to the office first. They told me they would have loaded it, but I was like, if it runs, you're busy, just bring it out. I'll just load it up myself. I'll just drive it on. So save them time instead of having to run a loader. They just sent a guy out real quick who's working in the yard. I'm just gonna pull up in here, and then I'm gonna worry about getting out after I'm loaded, because there should be a couple people that are gone. I can back into the spot over there. It rained so much up here last night, everything's like a right back into the gate. But everything is a freaking swamp around here. Oh, both of those guys are moving. Oh, now I can. All right, let's get turned around. Well, it's not very often you see a single cab 6.7 and got hit pretty hard on the other side. I didn't get to see how many miles it had on it. Try not to step in the mud too much here. Strap that hood down so it doesn't fly up. And I think they got pretty much all the other loose stuff already off of it, so shall get her. We're gonna pull in a spot over there. Oh, they gave us a skid. That was nice of them. We're gonna pull in a spot over there since that guy just moved. I can back in and then we'll get this loaded up. Runs and drives just fine.